Assalamualaikum, Madam. I am Putra Shazlan bin Zahari. So today I'm going to present my second assignment, which is the President study. The first building is National Museum of Qatar. So the history about the museum: the National Museum of Qatar opened to the public on 28 March 2019. This museum currently consists of a collection of approximately 8,000 objects and include archaeological artifacts, architectural elements, heritage household and traveling objects, textile and costumes, jewelry, decorative arts, books, and historical documents. So Jean Nouvel got the design inspiration from the desert rose crystal. The 40,000 meter square museum is made up of interlocking discs that create cavities to protect visitors from the desert heat. It is located on a 1.5 million feet square site at the south end of Doha's Corniche. The National Museum building rises from the sea and is connected to the shore by two pedestrian bridges and a road bridge. So here's the map location of the museum. For the site planning, the museum offers approximately 52,000 meters square of enclosed space, including 7,000 meters square for the permanent collections, 1,700 meters square for temporary exhibitions. These spaces form an elliptical circuit around a central courtyard. Public reception area and lobby occupy approximately 3,000 meters square over two levels. The 213-seat auditorium is located next to the main public lobby. So the museum has two cafes, one next to the lobby and one in the middle of the permanent collection. And the top floor has a panoramic restaurant and kitchen. So for material and construction, the building is composed of large interlocking discs. Number of discs is 539, spherical in section and of different diameter and varying curvature. Smallest disc diameter is 14 meter and the largest disc diameter is 87 meter. Some discs are horizontal and rest on other discs. The vertical discs constitute the building support and transfer the load of the horizontal plane to the base. Okay, so this has some site plan and floor plan of the buildings. So the next is the detail, and the next building is Guthrie Theatre. So the history of Guthrie Theatre: the Tyrone Guthrie Theatre opened on May 7, 1963 with a production of Hamlet directed by Sir Tyrone Guthrie, the theatre's founder. The idea of the theatre began in 1959 during a series of conversations among Guthrie and his two colleagues, Olivera and Peter Zeisler, who were disenchanted with Broadway. They envisioned a resident theatre that would draw exceptional artists to perform the classics for audience outside of the New York City. So for the concept, for building exterior was inspired by the surrounding landscape dominated by the presence of the Mississippi River, to which Novell has launched a cantilever bridge. The exterior is a composition of metal and glass that evokes industrial forms and adapted to modern times. The large circular volume which protect the hall of the theatre evoking the shape of the adjacent silos, while the rectangular structure of the tower is in harmony with the nearby flour mills. So here is the map location of the theatre. For the space planning of the theatre, uh, Wotel Trust Stage, designed to reach out into the audience and place patron at the center of the action. The Trust Stage has 1,100 seats. So next is Maguire Proscenium Stage. It has 700 seats. Features a rectangular picture frame opening that allows the entire audience to experience the play from a straight point of view, a perspective not possible on the Trust Stage. For the Dowling Studio, as a black box theatre, the 199-seat Dowling Studio complements our main stage programming. So for the study room, is located at level 9 and have 250 seats. So the restaurant, it lies on the ground floor of the hall of 1,100 seats. So for the bridge, the cantilever bridge stretching as a lookout over the river ending at a steep angle, it offers a ride open, suspended in space. Developed over the entrance, it serves small forward. At level 5 and on 6, its western side lies the Great Hall and the east from the room. Endless Bridge is called because of this overhang. So for the material used for this theater is metal and glass, the main material used. Okay, this is some of the building highlights. And this is the floor plan of the buildings and the perspective drawing of the buildings. So the next building is Doha Tower. The history of Doha Tower. Doha Tower, also known as Burj Doha and previously named as Burj Qatar and Doha High-Rise Buildings, is an iconic high-rise tower located in the West Bay, Doha, Qatar. On October 18, 2012, the building received the CTUBH Skyscraper Award for the best tall building worldwide from the CTUBH. The 125 million office building has a height of 238 meters with 46 stories. So this is the map location of the Doha Tower. For the spaces, the cylindrical shape of the tower was decided by its efficiency in the area that is obtained from the floor to the window and the relative distance between office and elevator. So for the office space, the office floor is between 800 meters square and 700 meters square per floor. So for the penthouse, the penthouse is located on the dome, and the height is 182 meter high. The luxury residence has its own private entrance to the building and elevator service, along with private access to the adjacent restaurant below. So the parking, it has 3 underground parking that accommodate a total of 870 cars for the office tenant. So the main material used for the building is reinforced concrete and steel. So for the facade of the tower comprised of 2 layers. The inner layer is a traditional curtain wall, while the outer layer is intricately patterned stainless steel. The facade screen is a reference to the ancient Islamic design named Mashrabiyah. So the purpose of the design of Mashrabiyah is that it can protect the activities of building occupants from being seen, while it can still offer the occupants good views from the outside. Apart from the layered motif and lighting system is integrated in the facade screen. When nights come, the facade screen is enhanced with programmable light shows. So this is the site plan and floor plan for the buildings, and this is the detail and section. So that's all from me. Thank you.